Hola amigos, and welcome to part 2 of the second question and answer video. Hopefully you guys haven't fallen asleep by now. If you watched the first one, I'm falling asleep. But anyway, so let's get started here on the third page and the fourth page here. It's a long night. I mean, I've been working half night. I'm falling asleep here. Anyway, so let's go here. Is your only hobby making duct tape stuff? No, actually it isn't. Actually, I have a couple other hobbies. Some of them are juggling, bicycling, and paintballing. Those are my three main ones. But yeah, duct tape stuff is definitely probably the biggest because it takes up the most of my time. How long do you plan to make duct tape stuff? Pretty much as long as I live. I think I'm going to always be making stuff out of duct tape, probably always making stuff for the channel, so you guys aren't getting rid of me anytime soon. You can count on that. I lost my knife for duct tape and don't want to buy another one. What should I do besides using scissors? If you lost your X-Acto knife, if that's what you were using, you can probably try using, I guess, a box cutter. It's not exactly the same as an X-Acto knife, but it's a little bit bigger. Usually they are a little bit harder to grip because, you know, it wasn't exactly used for precision work, for precision cutting. But you can use a box cutter. Pretty much the three methods you have for cutting duct tape are X-Acto knives, box cutters, and scissors. And obviously you could always use your hands to rip it, but obviously that doesn't give a good clean cut. So you can figure that out, whichever one you like to use. Can you please make a video on how to make a duct tape t-shirt? That's actually coming up. Duct tape shirt will be coming up in the future. Do you like pie? If so, what is your favorite flavor? I do like I do like pie. I do like apple pie, but I do definitely like pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie with a little bit of whipped cream on top. I'm making myself hungry here. So yeah, definitely pumpkin pie with some whipped cream. That's definitely my favorite. What is your favorite movie? That's a really tough question because I have a lot of favorite movies. Probably anything by Marvel Studios, by Marvel Comic Studios. A lot of their videos I like. I'm really kind of a closet nerd when it comes to comic books. I own like a grand total of 4 comic books, but I know a lot about the comic book universe, probably as much to pass off myself as a nerd, even though I'm not really a comic book nerd, but I can probably pass myself off as one. So yeah, pretty much anything like that. I like movies that make you think. Like the Inception movie was pretty good. I really liked that movie because it really made you think, and the visual parts of the movie were amazing. So anyway, will you ever really sell any of your items? Probably not. I mean, I'm not probably going to be selling my items anytime soon because with the channel being the way it is, I'm spending so much time just monitoring it, making channels, making videos, making tutorials, and making videos for it that I probably won't have enough time to sell anything anytime soon. I mean, it's enough just taking requests and stuff like that. If you add like orders to that, I mean, I get like 20 private messages a day. I got like 100 yesterday because of the questions here. So I mean, like, add orders to that, and it would just be crazy. So probably not anytime soon, if probably not at all. Let's see here. What is another big plan that's coming up for the channel? Probably the festival. That's going to span a decent amount of videos, and I probably won't be getting back until, you know, Sunday, Monday after the festival happens. So that's when I'll be uploading tons of footage from the festival. You guys will pretty much see a lot of the festival if you actually aren't going, you'll be able to see a lot of what's going on at the festival. So I will be uploading a lot of videos for that. So that's definitely something big that's coming. Do you like waffles? Yes, I do. Do you like pancakes? Not really. Do you like French toast? Yes, I do. So, that's 3 good questions. Can you say the usernames of the users who asked the questions? Originally I did have this planned for my first question and answer video, but then when I found out it was going to be like 15 minutes long, like total, it was going to be a huge amount of minutes long. I really couldn't afford just to put, like, you know, asked by so and so, because there were just so many people and this video would be even longer, and you guys are falling asleep already, so I mean, come on. You don't want to hear like all the names. It would take forever. Will you ever do a video of just you making a wallet as you normally would? What I mean is, will you make a video where it is just you making a wallet at your own speed? Probably not at my own speed, but probably I will be filming time-lapse videos in the future of making things. It kind of depends on when I get my new camera. I will be able to film huge chunks of video at one point. Because, you know, it does take me about 8 or 9 minutes, maybe 12 minutes to make a wallet and add some stuff to it. And that's one huge giant chunk of video. So that takes a lot for the camera to process, at least especially the camera that I'm using right now. So, but when I get my new camera, I'll be able to do all kinds of really cool stuff for that. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. It's going to be big. Let's see. Have you ever considered making a Lady Gaga inspired duct tape wallet? Ho ho ho. Just you wait. Just you wait. How do you get the ideas for making things? pretty much a lot of the requests that I get, that kind of pushes my creativity to explore new avenues. But a lot of it comes from tinkering with duct tape as well. So if I'm walking around my house, I see something that could be made out of duct tape. Like for example, I see the pillow. Maybe if my mind's a little crazy, I think, oh, I can make a duct tape pillow out of duct tape. That's a pretty crazy idea, but that's kind of the way I'm thinking when I come up with stuff for the channel. Because if you can use it, then you can probably make it out of duct tape and use something that's made out of duct tape in your normal everyday life. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see, when are you going to make the next collections vid, and what are your new prototypes? Next collections video is probably 3 to 4 weeks away, just because I'm making a lot of fun wallets for it. And my prototypes right now, my two biggest prototypes are probably the shoes, which will be coming in a tutorial pretty soon, and I'm kind of tinkering with sculptures at the moment. So definitely all pretty much art form for the sculptures. For shoes, it's a little bit of an art as well as a functionality issue as well. So that will be coming pretty soon in tutorials. See, can you make a wallet dedicated to me? Unfortunately, since I get so many people who watch the channel, I really can't do specific things for people, because that's why I stopped doing the birthday shoutouts. I stopped doing them because I was getting so many people that were asking me for doing birthday shoutouts. I would have been doing like 4 per week, and I mean obviously I can't film that many videos and then just make one for every single person. So that's pretty much why I stopped doing the birthday shoutouts. That's pretty much why I can't make videos of wallets dedicated to people, because I'd be making wallets literally till the day I die, because it would just be endless. Let's see. Do you have any pets, and if so, what are their names? I do have one cat at the moment. Her name is Sally, and I think I showed her. She actually did pop into one of my other videos a while back, so you can probably see that eventually if you browse through my old videos. Let's see, where do you get an X-Acto knife? You can get X-Acto knives at pretty much any craft store will have them. Walmart has them as well. That's why I got my cool pink Gripster one. I got that at Walmart, but any craft store will have them, and then you can pretty much pick them up there for fairly cheap. Do you watch American Idol? As I said in part 1, I really don't watch any TV or anything like that, so at least any of the current TV. If I did watch any of the current TV, I'm pretty sure I would not watch American Idol, because I think that show is, just my opinion, I think it's kind of a fake show, and it kind of throws the winner into stardom and into a record deal and stuff like that, even when I don't think they really deserved it as much as people who have worked their entire careers just to get a record deal and stuff like that. It's kind of like a guarantee once you get it. So yeah, that's pretty much the answer to that question. Do you give away wallets? No, and for the obvious reason, because I'd be giving away wallets forever. 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 That's a movie quote, by the way. I'll see if you guys can pick that out. Are all of your contests about wallets, or will you be having contests on different types of duct tape crafts? At the moment they're all wallets, but there will be more contests coming in the future that do have really cool things besides wallets. So we'll be making different things for the future. On your videos, it kind of sounds like you have a lisp, but it sounds like it was created by the camera. Is it from the camera audio? Yes and no. I'd say about 95% of it is probably added by the camera, because the camera that I have right now has horrible audio quality, and I'm surprised that you guys can really even hear me when I'm doing the videos. But a lot of it, when I kind of stumble, I kind of just like slur all my words together, like kind of like a snake. So pretty much that's probably where you're getting the lisp sound effect onto the cameras. Hopefully when I get my new camera, it'll cut back on that. The audio will be better, and you won't get that crazy lisp sound effect on all the other videos that I make. Let's see, what kind of ID plastic would you recommend for wallets? I recommend acetate sheets. You can actually Google that. It's ACETATE, and you can Google that. You can come up with a whole bunch of different things. They usually sell them in packs. That's what I use for my ID slots. Have you ever made a duct tape mannequin with a dress or a tuxedo? No, I haven't, but that is definitely a candidate for a good duct tape sculpture, I would probably say. Probably a big duct tape sculpture, but that would definitely be something to work on. So I will definitely put that on the list for the future. So that concludes the 3rd page, and now we're moving on to the 4th page. So if you're falling asleep, it's time to wake up. Stop and wake up, because we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Page number 4. So first question on page number 4 is, how long do you plan on posting vids on the channel? As long as I possibly can, because I'm pretty much going to be on this channel for a long time, so a long time. That's pretty much my answer. What camera do you use? Right now I'm using a Canon PowerShot A1000 IS. It's pretty much just a digital camera that has a video capability function. It's not really a very expensive camera. I think it's like goes for 180, around 200 or something like that. So it's not a very expensive camera at all. The one I have coming in the mail, a lot more expensive, still made by Canon, but it is an actual camcorder. So a lot of cool stuff I'll be able to do with that. How did you start DuctTapeStuff? I started it just by making a YouTube channel and then posting a whole bunch of tutorials on it. But why I started is because there wasn't any other channel on YouTube that was dedicated to making stuff out of duct tape. So I kind of filled the need that YouTube needed a duct tape channel that was just making all kinds of stuff out of duct tape. So that's what I did. What are your favorite sports teams? Well, I'm in the Philadelphia area, so I am a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm not really a sports kind of guy, but I guess if I had to choose one of my favorite sports teams in the area, it would be the Phillies. You know, I occasionally catch a game or two, but not a huge sports guy. What kind of job do you want when you get out of college? Not really sure. I mean, it would be kind of cool if I could turn the YouTube channel into a career, but I'm not sure if it's big enough to make that happen. But somewhere in business. I am majoring in business administration at my local college, so somewhere in business is where I'm going to end up. Haven't decided what part of business yet, because business is a huge area to go into. Have you ever heard of or played Minecraft? If so, do you like it? I have heard of it. I think it's a computer game. You might have to correct me on that, but no, I've never played it, so can't really comment on that. Not really a huge fan of computer gaming, if it is a computer game. So, what's your favorite design wallet that you've made? So far, probably the Sonic wallet. I think I answered that in the last video, for the first question and answer video. At the moment, I think with the next collections volume coming out, that might switch because I'm making a lot of cool wallets for that one. So we'll have to wait and see for that. A YouTube partnership. How do you get one? Well, basically, I think at the bottom of this page it should say creators and partners. If it doesn't, if you go to the main YouTube page and it'll get the bottom. There's a whole bunch of little things like help, about, and all those little buttons. If you click on creators and partners, it goes to the next screen. On the left sidebar would be your left over here. It would say submit application or something like that. It should be on there, and you can submit application that way, and learn all about the YouTube partnership program. Do you know anywhere I could get a better X-Acto knife? Well, a better by, I guess you're meaning a different one, like maybe a Grips better or something like that. You can try out or just look at the Gripster one, a series that they have at Walmart. That's like the pink one that I use. Or if it's better, maybe like a sharper blade, you might be able to get replacement blades if it's if it's dull, if it's giving you trouble. Do you know how I could make one out of duct tape? You can't really make an X-Acto knife out of duct tape because it's metal. I mean, you really can't make a duct tape X-Acto knife, but you can make a cover for it and stuff like that if you want to, protect the blade from getting all dinged up and dull and stuff like that. Why did you want to start wallets in the first place? Well, I explained why I started the channel, but wallets were because I think the most popular creation that is made out of duct tape are wallets. So that's pretty much why I decided to go with wallets, because the collections volumes especially have a wallets feel to them, because everyone likes wallets. Everyone's pretty much heard of duct tape wallets, so that's why I went with wallets for most of my videos, almost all my collections videos. If you had the chance to ride a baby elephant that was striped like a lion, would you ride it? No, I probably wouldn't want to ride a baby elephant. I mean, I don't think they like to be ridden, but that's kind of an interesting question, at least. What was the most time you put into a project, and what was the project? Probably the Sonic wall, which is about 3 hours of work. The shoes might replace that pretty soon, because my prototype took about an hour and a half, and if the other shoe takes about an hour and a half, then it might go over 3 hours, which would be my largest and most time oriented project. What's the biggest duct tape creation you've ever made? Probably the backpack. That would probably have to be my biggest. I think I answered that in an earlier video. What is the hardest thing to make out of duct tape for you? Right now it's the shoes, because it takes a lot of time, and just making it look good takes a little bit of time. When will you have another duct tape contest? In about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe in about a week and a half, 2 weeks is when the next one will come up. I am ironing out all the details, taking all the suggestions that you guys gave me, so hopefully that will be coming pretty soon. Let's see. What do you predict when when do you predict when a new duct tape pattern will come out? Duct has been kind of quiet lately. They released 6 new things. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do with that in the future. I'm not sure if they're kind of just taking a break, or if if we're going to see some new designs pretty soon. But I guess you could always email them and ask them. Maybe they'll give you a hint that something else is coming soon. Is there any way to suggest a pattern design to Duck Brand? You can go to their website. You can actually hit contact them, and I believe you can choose a category where you can submit something to them, and I'm sure they'll pass it along to their advertising department or something along those lines. Have you ever made a duct tape pumpkin? I have not, but I did know that Duck Brand actually had a pumpkin contest for Halloween, and I was thinking about entering in that, but I didn't. In first place was actually pretty neat. If you guys want to check that out, I'm sure it's probably on the Duck Brand website somewhere. It's the Halloween pumpkin contest. Duct tape pumpkin contest. How tall are you? With shoes, I'm about an equal 6 feet. Without shoes, I'm about 5'11", 5'11 and a half, somewhere around there. Can you make a video on how to make a duct tape wallet that folds once like a bifold wallet and the cards go up and down like a trifold? That sounds a lot like the mini wallet that I showed you how to make in a while back, but if you want the cards to completely fit in the wallet, because the mini wallet, they do stick out by a little bit, I can make a video on that if you guys want to see that in the future. Can you make a full flat horse out of duct tape? Can't really make a living animal out of duct tape, but I guess that would be a candidate for a sculpture, because I'll definitely add that to the list and see where I can go with that. When's your birthday, and are there any hobbies other than duct taping that you do? My birthday is in June, so it's around the Duct Tape Festival time, and I'm not going to give it exactly when my birthday is, but it's around June, and around the festival, and obviously the hobbies besides duct taping are juggling, paintballing, and bicycling. So those are all the questions that I got for the second question and answer video, so take care, guys. Thanks for submitting all those questions to me. I mean, I had a lot of fun answering all these. Hopefully you didn't fall asleep, so wake up. It's time for the video to be over. So take care. See you guys next time on the channel. Subscribe if you want to. Facebook fan page is there. A lot of good stuff happening on there, as well as the blogger account. See you next time, guys.